tail, I tell some clown.
Eat it up, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it from. Eat it up, no need to go down.
Till I come round, come for the 4 pound.
Eat it up, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it from.
Sit down, me love how you perform. You grabbing me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you what the man say, him better run. Come we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how you step, land mine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round and leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tricks. Touch the grapevine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not tick? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in a kissing me, no risky. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me little Trixie a fight, but she did Lulu before 50. Come and make me pet a pussy genie. Me I know your brother nothing no wrong if you feel it. Me tell your harder but me deliver peace. Skinny out like Victoria could not keep the secret.
Yo, what is up, people? What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the O.O.C. Bigger for than JG. Roberto is probably going to be a little late because it is his daughter's birthday. So happy birthday to his daughter. Wish all the best, of course. What up, stranger? What up, Tony? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. JG, you know exactly what to do, brother.
JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the 36 champions of Shaolin. Shout out to Jim Kelly, martial artist, film actor, black guy, for those that didn't know. Welcome to the O.O.C. this primetime Wednesday night with the host, Nzo, aka the Abbott, the Osiris of the the blackest one, the Spliff King, the Professor of Gunja, alongside his co-host who is not here. Shout out to you, Roberto, and happy birthday to your daughter. I'm gonna leave it at that. He doesn't deserve a shout out because the O.O.C. comes for everything.
I was getting ready to do the boop boop boop, and JG said, "Nah, you know what? Fuck
Not
that."
today. Not today.
Not today. Stranger said a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, I think we do. Actually, I was like, well, there wasn't that much to talk about, but if you guys got something else that you want to discuss over there too, let us know. You know what I mean? Always a pleasure. We'll always do topics from the chat and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely.
Alonzo, fix your mic a little bit.
Thank you, JG. Appreciate it. I know I forgot something. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now
There we go.
audio up, motherfucker. What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, we got a few things to talk about. It's gonna be definitely an interesting show. I do have a few little jokey jokes, of course, as always. You know what I mean? Sometimes we like to do a little something. So yeah, which one? I showed that one already. Oh, all right. So you ever watch God damn this camera. You ever watch Bel Air, JG?
Not the newest season, but yeah, I have watched it.
Okay, so you know Aunt Viv, right?
Yeah.
Aunt Viv
Lord
had
have
this
mercy.
TikTok.
Lord have mercy.
Aunt Viv had this TikTok video. Let's watch this.
Do y'all hear that car beeping? Because the concert was so hot.
Look at this, y'all. So LeVar Ball exposes how blacks are taught not to work together.
Chris Brown.
My bad.
Like, that was it?
Nah, I actually forgot to
Chris Brown.
edit the
I'm gonna
damn
need you to
video.
come to the chat. What I just saw at this concert, sir. Okay, I started the concert like this. I was like, okay. And somebody was like, what? And then another one was like, oh, I gotta take this off. What are we doing here? He brings a girl up on the stage. And he said, I'm saying?
Yeah, DM me, stranger.
And I take the glasses off. And I said, I'm right here, Chris. I have my head up in the air to be volunteered. And I'm so happy we didn't, because y'all, there'd have been no more concert. Okay? The concert would have been over. He even flew up in the air. Chris, what you doing? I started like I was like this. And then somebody, I was like, whoa, I don't know why, but My hair needs to get free. This was the sexiest concert. I've never seen a concert this sexy before. Are we in Vegas? Like, oh, are we in Vegas? Like, where are we right now? To every man who brought his woman, what a good boyfriend you are. You a good boyfriend, because this right here, he might have made your night easier. I don't know. So, I felt like at the end of the night, he would have been like, hey, Cassie, like, come backstage and let's celebrate together. And I would have been like, oh, okay, my hair is a mess. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that was a really great show tonight. And thank you, Chris Brown, for your talent. Do y'all hear that car beeping?
What is the infatuation with Chris Brown? I just don't get it.
Hey, me neither, bro. People are saying Chris Brown is like the next Michael Jackson and shit like that. I don't get it. You see people paying $1,000 to have pictures with him and shit. Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yes, it is, Danny. That is her. That plays Aunt Viv on Bel Air. Yeah.
Best Aunt Viv ever.
Yeah, she seemed to be going crazy for Chris Brown for whatever reason, So I have no idea, but
is she like 40-some years old? How old is she?
And
close to 50? I'm just saying, you. Well, yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? JG, let me ask you this:
yeah,
if she was going crazy like that over you,
you damn right, no hesitation.
Yeah. You call in your agent, be like, yo. Let me get Aunt Viv's number, please.
That's the reason why I'm saying that, because it ain't me. So that's why I'm saying it.
Cuckoo for Chris Brown puffs. Yeah, Danny, pretty much.
I just 100%. Don't. Honestly, what is so like? I just don't get it.
We're dudes, bro.
Yeah, but come on now, like a Genuine concert back in the day. Women go crazy. I'm like, okay, Genuine, I get it, right? Come on now, that was Genuine. You like, okay, no homo, but I get it, right? Chris Brown, that nigga like a twig. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say the N word. Fuck it, that nigga like a twig.
Hey, listen, let me say this, all right? Because you remember he dated Rihanna, right?
Yeah.
So rumors get around, right? There must have been something that she was talking about Chris Brown that had these women whining, because I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, they say he got a long ass dick. We heard the story, but still, if
I wasn't gonna say, because I never heard the story, so I don't know how you be hearing it, JG. But
when you work around women all the time, you can't help but hear the damn stories. Right? I'm just saying, if one of us whooped on a woman like that. You think we'd be getting that attention? Hell no. As soon as he got on stage crying, oh, he feel bad. Shit. Let one of us do that to you. See, let's cry. See what happens. If we live long enough to get to the courthouse.
Facts. Wait, hold on. What's this, Danny? Danny said, JG, Nzo was crazy about meth. Don't let him fool you.
Wait.
Again,
look. Hey, if they went crazy on nothing, man, I'm gonna be real. They went. I understand it. I just don't understand Chris Brown.
I don't like the way you actually portrayed that kind of a way. You know what I mean? I was just happy to see the dude. Man. No, stop that. We're not doing that, JG. No. There is no crush on nobody.
I don't know. That's the one dude in Wu-Tang you talk about the most. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I said I kind of acted like a bitch. I did say that. Yes, I did say that 100%. But not for the reasons that, you know what I mean? Like, it's Method Man, one of my favorite rappers. That's the reason. Not for anything other than that. She literally wanted to sit on Chris Brown's face in that video. You know what I'm saying?
That's so ridiculous.
So that's totally different. You know what I mean? So yeah. Got this other one. Check this one out.
I'm about to show y'all had me hollering this morning. Listen, because
I would hope not.
This is too true. Y'all current president and the people that follow him, this is what they see. Look at this video and tell me in the comments if it's a lie. No lies. No lies in this video. Check this out.
This time, and being rich. Yeah, video.
It's not really that funny though.
What is it? I don't know what it is. It's like Donnie said, wow. So yeah, I tell you, sometimes these people with their videos, they are absolutely hilarious. You know what I mean? Absolutely hilarious. But I don't deny it. You know what I mean? I definitely don't deny that. But guys, we got some great topics for you today, and I think we have one. JG sent it, and when JG sent the topic, I was like, holy crap, JG is actually sending something for us to talk about.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Chad, I have sent Nzo many things, and he does not show them. I've sent him funny videos. He does not show them. The only one he did was the Asian kid name. I can't remember what it was, but that was it.
You sent me the stuff for the gun thing. Where did you send that to me? Why can't I find you?
With the mass shootings? I sent you a text message. Yeah.
Oh, it was a text message. Oh, shit. Okay, that's why. Because I'm like, why can't I find it? But you sent it to me in the text message. All right. So first off, what we're going to talk about is a couple of gun shootings that happened. JG, you wanna let the people them know while I find the articles and crap?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. I almost forgot. So over the weekend, there were 2 mass shootings. One at a church was a shooting and a burning, and another at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of wonder, like I didn't read the whole article, see what they said his motivations were. But you kind of wonder because you and Roberto say it all the time, and I agree. We got to do something with these gun laws here, man.
100%.
Got to do something because you got to think to yourself, what in the world could you be that mad about to where you want to shoot up a bunch of people?
Mm-hmm. I agree. And I've said it many times, and I'll say it again, is that I think that when it comes to mass shootings and it comes to things that go on in America, I think you definitely need to have gun control. And I think a lot of people, especially when it comes to this kind of topic, it's like, oh, you're not going to take our guns away from us. But at the same time, no one is ever saying that we want to take your guns away from you. But man, at least some kind of restrictions for people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the first one, and this was like 2 in one day, right? That was like within like hours of each other or something like that, JG?
So either it was 2 on one day or one was Saturday, one was Sunday.
I got you. So at least 4 dead and 8 injured after shooting at Mormon church in Michigan. Church allegedly set ablaze by gunmen on the weekend when attacks also took place in North Carolina, Texas, and New Orleans. At least 4 people were killed and 8 others injured after a gunman opened fire at a Mormon church in Michigan and then set the building ablaze, authorities said. 2 of the shooting victims died and 8 others were hospitalized, officials said initially. While the gunman was shot dead by the police, several hours after the shooting, police reported finding at least 2 more bodies in the charred remains of the church, which had not yet been cleared and may contain other victims. The police chief of Gland Branch Township, William Renee, said said a 40-year-old male suspect drove a vehicle through the front door of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc on Sunday morning and got out and began firing an assault rifle at hundreds of church attendees. The suspect was later identified by officials as Thomas Jacob Stanford from the nearby city of Burton. A U.S. military record shows Stanford was a U.S. Marine from 2004 to 2008 and an Iraq War veteran. What were your
So you
thoughts
might
on
have
that?
some PSD issues going on.
Yeah, 100%.
He had to be.
100%. 100%. So your initial thoughts on that, JG?
Yeah, it had to be PTSD issues probably. I was actually watching a YouTube channel, Donovan, something I can't think his name, but he was talking about stuff like that, right? Where a lot of
Not
people who were in the
Donovan Sharp.
military, not
Donovan
Donovan
Sharp?
Sharp, no, not
Okay,
him.
not him. Okay.
But he was basically talking about guys who were in a certain age group that went to the military, who served in like Desert Storm, possibly Afghanistan, stuff like that. They came back. They've had mental issues for some reason. A lot of them who got married right before they went in are divorced now, right? And so you kind of wonder, should the government do more? Well, that shouldn't be a question. It shouldn't be a question at all. The government should do more for our military veterans.
Mm-hmm.
They really should do more because it makes no sense that you have a lot of veterans homeless on the streets. They can't get proper medication to help aid whatever mental issues they may have. And so, again, the motivation for him going in and doing what he did, especially a Mormon church, I don't know about you, but I don't hear much about people shooting up Mormon churches at all.
Yeah, it's usually a black church.
Usually a black church. So
You know
maybe
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
a wrong time, wrong day, or I don't know. But
See,
wow,
here's the
it's
problem.
crazy.
And I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. You have states where you don't need a permit to buy a gun. You have states, and there was a video, and I don't think I kept it, but this dude was like, and it was a black dude too, and he was like, "Oh, testing out the not the stand your ground, but your open carry, testing out the open carry law." I don't know what state he was at, but he was like testing out the open carry law, and he had what looked like an AK-47 wrapped around his
I think
chest.
I've seen that. Was it doing a day in the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's getting out of his car, right? That's how the video starts, with him getting out of his car, and I didn't really watch it, but why the fuck? And I keep saying this. Why do you need that? Why do you need an AK-47? Listen, I get it. If you want to protect yourself, 100%, because JG has talked about it many times of how it's bad out there in Memphis and you need to carry. I get that. If you need to carry, you need to carry 100%. But one thing I do think that they need to do is they need to start giving, I don't know, psychology evaluations to see if you're able to carry, restrictions. If you like have mental disorders, you should not be allowed to carry a gun, because at the end of the day, a lot of these guys, and especially when you hear them talk about, oh, this guy had mental issues, it's usually the excuse that they use. When I think people try to ignore the fact that the guns on the street, the easy access to get guns, is the main problem. I'm going to Google this. I'm going to find out how many mass shootings there were in America in just this year alone, right? So let's see.
I'll tell you another thing while you're looking that up. I was at the gas station a couple nights ago. I was working. I said, okay, I need an energy drink. So I went and got one. And the guys that own the shop are Egyptian guys. I know pretty cool guys. Not because the Egyptians, they're just cool guys. But this guy walks in, pants sagging. You tell he was high, you smell the weed on him. It was sound like he was drunk too. But he had a gun with a switch on it. Why the fuck do you need that?
Exactly.
Why the fuck do you need a switch on the gun for what?
Mm-hmm.
And I keep saying, if you have a pistol, if it takes you more than 1 or 2 shots to kill somebody, you don't need to be carrying a gun.
Mm-hmm.
It was ridiculous. And the guy was telling me, well, kind of talking about how he talks. I said, dude, he's got a gun with a switch on it. He's high. He sounds like he's drunk. You might want to leave him alone. Right? Just let him do what he do. Don't even bother him. So I don't need my wife be getting a phone call telling me I got shot up at a gas station because somebody else is talking shit. That's how bad it is out here, man. And I told you guys before. Grandmothers out here with pistols on them. Right? People got rifles and it's ridiculous. And for those who don't know, U.S. officials are already here. And the guard is already here, touchdown. So I don't know, dude. This is insane. Can't go to a gas station, can't go to a grocery store, can't go to a church, can't even go to your own fucking mailbox.
Facts. So look here, I have 384 U.S. mass shootings in 2025. 384 mass shootings in 2025. U.S. mass shootings in 2025.
Oh, well, how do they define mass shootings? Is it like just 1 or 2 people or?
The Mass Shooting Tracker is a crowdsourced database of U.S. mass shootings. We defined a mass shooting as a single outburst of violence in which 4 or more people are shot.
Wow.
This is not the same as mass murder by definition by the FBI. I got you.
Wow.
I'm not sure how the FBI defines it, but it says 384. Now let's go see how many mass shootings in Canada.
Probably 1. Probably 1 or 2.
Canada,
it might be somebody shooting at a moose and it ricocheted, it hit 2 people or something.
This guy's trying to be funny, right? All right, let's go here. Mass shootings by country. This might help us out a little bit here. All right, I don't know. Mass shootings by country 2025. It says 109 here, 109.
109?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all not as safe as you said you were.
No. You United States.
Oh, my bad.
United States 109. Now, I don't know what this tracker is. Mass shooting deaths. Okay, so it says mass shootings deaths. So this is mass shootings deaths. Number of mass shootings 20 to 2020. Okay. So let's just say mass shooting death, and that's even old. That says like 2015. That doesn't even say 2025. But here it says 2025. Not exactly sure how this is working, but either or, Canada says 4. 4 compared to 380. That is 100% absolutely crazy. Crazy. Hold on. Let's see here if we can get. One. Yeah, 1. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading this right, mass shootings, 1.
I said it. Maybe 1 or 2. Wow.
Now, you know why that? You know what the reason? Hold on. I said, man, ain't nobody ask you for no stats. There's the $2 super chat. Thank you, Danny. Much appreciated. I get it. I get it, Americans. The stats hurt. I get it. They hurt, right? When you watch it and you understand that America has more mass shootings than anywhere else in the world, I get it. But you guys got to ask yourself the question, and you got to have this real talk about the question. Why? You have a bigger population. I get that. But you also have easier access to guns than anywhere else in the world. That is the problem. That is the problem. It is just hands down is the problem. Canada, Europe, everywhere. We have people with mental disorders all over the world. The problem is those people with mental disorders cannot get their hands on guns as easily as you can in America. There are some people who just have to go into their parents' room and they will
Mhm.
get the pick of gun that they want to use. And let's not get it twisted. No matter how hard you try to protect your guns in your house, your kids always know. They always
Oh, of
know a
course.
way to get to it. They always know where it is. You know what I mean? Like, we're kids. That's what we do. The Canadian trying to show off his country gun rates. Yeah, you 100%. Next topic. Shut up. No, you hurt. Shut up. Yeah, I get it, Danny. I get it. I get it. You don't like it. You don't like to hear the. If you want to come on here and plead your case, right? Because we got American over here, and American over here is kind of like agreeing with the needs to be stronger gun laws. So
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I live in freaking concrete jungle over here. Of course, I'm agreeing with you. It's insane. Danny live over
Yeah,
there in urban Mayberry. It's cool over there. Oh,
yeah. Danny is the Kents from Superman. Let's just put it that way, right? Kansas is pretty much the equivalent of South Carolina over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, Danny's one of the smart ones. He's not as bad as the Kents from Superman, but I can see the resemblance. Then he'd be like, you know what? Let me go see what's on that box tonight and see if I can find something on the entertainment box on you know what I mean instead of the TV. Yeah, I get it. It's
all right.
okay. I get it, Danny. It's okay. You know what I mean? Country versus city. I 100%. But no, I'm just playing. But at the same time, the biggest problem again, 100% is the laws. You know what I mean? And I think when it comes to gun laws, you guys don't want your guns taken away, no problem. We're not going to take away your guns, but at least stop certain people from getting them. You know, it's crazy.
Well, you also have to do something. I think every state has their own laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that states' rights thing is kind of a problem too, because I know here you can get a gun without a permit,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Exactly.
Which is crazy. You got a lot of sensitive people out here that just, you know how some people, as soon as they get the gun, I wish somebody would talk some shit to me. I wish somebody would, right? And they just really pull it out, moment's
Mm-hmm.
notice.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you have a gun, you pull it out. If you pull it out, you better use it, because the other person
100%.
may have a gun.
100%.
And if you got no aim, you're shooting like the guy told you had a switch on his pistol. You shooting
Mm-hmm.
around, you hitting, I don't know how many people.
Mm-hmm. 100%. There's this video of these. It's like a road rage video, right? So there's two cars, and I don't know what happens, but it actually starts with one car in front of the other one, and they kind of cursing back and forth. So the dude gets out of his car, right? And the dude in the car behind, he's recording. So the dude gets out of his car, and he have like a gun in his hand, and then as he gets up to the other guy, the guy pulls out a bigger gun and dude just turns around and walks away. And that's
Yep.
exactly it. You got to be extremely careful who you pull your gun out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Danny said, real talk, and thank you for the $5 super chat again. He said, real talk, we don't want to hear your urban Dr. Phil assessment. No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't live in no freaking Mayberry. Close enough. You know what I mean? Close enough, Danny. It may not be Mayberry, but holy shit, you might as well just call it Mayberry. People who and thank you for the $2 super chat, G Major again. Thank you, and thank you again, Johnny. He said people who need help, but ignore it. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Danny in rare form tonight, bro.
That JJ, I'm working on your papers for your citizenship to Montreal. Get up out of here. Well, JG is going to be countryless because I said this last week and weeks before. He's not welcome, right?
That's fine.
Because people in Canada, we buy our weed. We don't mooch off of other people. You know what I mean?
That's illegal. What you expect me to do?
Good point. Good
I
point.
can't go to prison. I can't go to prison.
But
it was illegal here, and I was still smoking it every day. So I'm just saying.
Well, I bought it while I was in Vegas. Does that count?
One time, JG. One time.
No, it was like a bunch of times.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd go to Africa.
Yeah, right, I would.
Yeah, I go back.
Especially
I
some
go
of those
to
countries
Africa.
give you a land and stuff just to get you over there. Shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Nah, I ain't flying over there. So, and
Well, you
I
ain't
ain't
going.
getting on a boat going over there either, because that's a whole different story, right? So yeah, you're right. I ain't going, but I would. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. And I think a lot of people, when they say, "Oh, go back to Africa," that's like kind of an insult, because what they see of Africa is starving children, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
famine, but they don't know how beautiful of a country Africa really is.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know it. They think it's like this poverty-stricken country, and this is why all these countries like China, all these people are buying up Africa, because they understand how much minerals they have in their soil and everything over there. You've seen blood diamonds and stuff like that. So a lot of that is in Africa. So they buying up that land because they want that wealth in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, hey, trust me. What y'all gonna do when Mustafa meet y'all on the road to the store to buy weed? Y'all ain't going nowhere. Well, here's the thing, Danny. It's Africa. It's hot 24/7. I'm gonna grow my own weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grow my own weed. Shit, if I have that chance to, I'll get it right. I get it right. I'll grow it
Oh
right in the
my
backyard.
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I ain't gonna worry about going nowhere. And Danny, not everywhere is jungle. That's what I'm saying. Africa has beautiful cities, paved roads, nice cars. You know what I mean? So yeah. So you saying now? I'm pretty sure certain places in Africa, if you go to there, might be a problem. But you know what I mean? Not everywhere in Africa is
Man, I
like that.
just picture me in the backyard with a freaking giraffe getting hot, chilling. Well, that'd be the man. That'd be a dream.
Africa also has beautiful safaris. Yeah, 100%. Okay, what you gonna do when Mufasa, Scar, and Simba laying up in the weed field? Well, I'm guessing I'll go back to my African roots and be a spear chucker, and I'll be chucking spears into Mufasa. All right, you know what I mean? Yes, yes, that's right. You put me in the little African suit with the little fucking feathers on my shit, and yeah, I'm gonna be in the bushes hunting these lions. 100%. I'm gonna go back to the roots, Danny. If I'm going back to Africa, we going back to the roots. You know what I mean? Put me in the backyard with a bonfire, doing some African folk dancing and shit. You damn right. We got it. I mean, I mean, if if you're gonna if you're gonna live with them, you might as well actually, be part of them. You know what I mean? So I'll be a
Dude,
part of the culture.
I'm gonna
I'll
get them high. They
integrate
gonna
in the
be my
culture.
pets. That's what I'm gonna do. You see Saudi and Dubai? They be having cheetahs on leashes and shit. That's gonna be me with my
Oh,
lion, with my
100%.
Mufasa, Simba, and Scar.
Oh,
And Nile on top of
100%.
that shit.
Danny said, boy, you are. G Major's laughing. No, I can't get that image out of my head. Yeah, get it out your head, stranger, because we don't want that. We don't want you thinking about me in that kind of way. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what I'd be doing if I went to Africa. That's all. And it's funny too, because I watched Amazing Lucas one time, and someone was telling him about, places in Africa and the prices and shit. And he was looking at some of these houses, and he was like, "Oh my god, this is like only 100K, and look at this house. It looks like a mansion and shit." But he started freaking out when he like looked out and it looked like jungle was around him and shit. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one." But yeah, when you talk about prices, like if you can I think the food would be a problem.
I don't think so. You ever had a real African food?
I've had some of it is good, right? Some of it is good. But I mean, if Americans are cooking up gators, I can just imagine what they cooking up over there. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not doing that. So I get it 100%. But at the end of the day, Stranger said, well, that's what people have been saying. The new American dream is to leave America. Well, here's the thing I'll say. A lot of people talk shit about, oh, if Trump wins again, I'm leaving America. Ain't none of them motherfuckers left. Right? Trump won again, and none of them motherfuckers that said they were leaving America left America. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I don't think there's any other place in the world where you can get the opportunities that you can get in America. The kind of opportunities. There's no place in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody goes there. You know what I mean? When it comes down to sports, when it comes down to entertainment, when it comes down to, fashion or whatever, I think America leads the world when it comes to that. 2 mass shootings. When did this happen? One was on Saturday and the other one was on Sunday, I believe.
Yeah, Sunday morning,
So,
I think.
yeah, so it just sucks, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, because you want people to feel safe. You want to feel safe, you know what I mean? And I feel like people don't get to be safe or feel safe when everybody is packing.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if shit pops off, I think Americans are going to be more prepared than anyone else in the world. You guys be stacking up guns. You guys be stacking up food. You guys be stacking up whatever you like. I'm pretty sure, and we'll leave it to the rich because I think the rich are the ones that can afford it. But I think 90% of rich people have some sort of bunker.
Oh, I believe it.
You know what I mean? 100%, 90% of the rich people have some sort of bunker. Whether it's a bunker where they can go in there and stay in there, protect themselves if something pops off, or it's just a bunker where, if food gets scarce, they have full of food, canned goods, non-perishables, and shit like that. Yeah, I 100% think that Americans will be more prepared than anyone else in the world for a major disaster.
Oh, for sure. For sure. You remember the Denver, Colorado conspiracy? The airport?
Mm-hmm.
The little bunkers they said they found down there, or they did x-rays and found stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's an atomic attack, where they going to put the president? You think they ain't got no bunker somewhere they can go in?
Oh, no. 100%. 100%. And I'll say this too. The only thing I think you guys haven't stocked up on is toilet paper. Because every time there's some kind of natural disaster, you guys run out of toilet paper.
Oh, like you go back to our roots, get some leaves or some shit.
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Wash your ass in the lake or some shit. That's it. But yeah,
hey,
for whatever
I watch
reason,
enough Walking Dead to learn how to survive.
Facts, 100%. Stranger said, "What are the reasons I like America? Is we're a nation of immigrants. That's why they keep pointing people. Makes no much sense. Is because we all migrated here. We are a nation of immigrants. Agreed, 100%. One of the reasons why I love American is because, okay, so you just repeated it better. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with you, and that's why it's amazing." That everything gets blamed on immigrants. You know what I mean? Now I get it. I think everywhere has an immigration problem with illegals trying to get into certain countries and stuff like that. But every country was built on immigration.
Pretty
right?
much. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? People come in here and doing jobs that people that live here won't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I'm like, if shit hit the fan, I still wouldn't be picking up garbage. That's not a job I would ever do. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. But they get paid a lot. They get paid a lot, right? To pick up garbage. And they usually work maybe 3 or 4 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 hours every 2 days because they don't pick up garbage every day. Now, I don't know. so certain areas, of course, here's Tuesday, Wednesday, other maybe Monday, Thursday, or something like that. Now, I don't know if those people will work the 2 days here and then work another 2 days there. But even if they did, they're working like 3 to 5 hours a day. They get paid a lot of money. I still wouldn't do it. You know why? Because there will be that one day where you're going to pick up some garbage and that baddie walks by.
Mm.
And you smelling like shit because you picking up garbage. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I tell you what, this a garbage collector where I live, their salaries anywhere from $33,000 to $45,000
Yeah, 100%.
a year.
Yeah, 100%.
That's more
For
than
like
most
3
people
hours
make.
a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. For like three
The
hours a
damn
day.
truck does
or
most of the
something like
work. Truck does most
Absolutely. 100%. But there was one guy, right? And I think it was this area he used to do, whatever, was a black dude. But I'm telling you, he was bandanaed up, right? He had the bandana over his face. It was tied up. He had the hat on. So all you could see was his of You knew it was a black man, but you could not tell who he was because he was not showing his face, bro. Like, he like, nope, not doing it.
He probably had a voice modulator and everything. Like, you ain't recognizing my
100
voice.
facts, 100%. Now, maybe if they want to put me in an area that I know I don't know nobody in that area, like a strictly white area, hey, you want to come do this? Yeah, I might do it then, if that's the case. But yeah, you can't put me in an area where I've lived or I know people. Be like, hey, is that Nzo picking up garbage? Shit.
We probably gonna wear some old J's too. You don't go nowhere without those J's on. You gonna pick the oldest J's you never.
Bruh.
You
know,
go,
I would be in
them J's.
No. I would be in so cognito that I'd probably be wearing like Adidas.
Oh wow.
Be like, hey, although I never bought or wore no Adidas, so that can't be him. Because this nigga, I would have on the raggiest Adidas, the raggiest clothes. Trust me, you would not know.
Hey,
JG, so because you are
Adidas are comfortable.
JG, so because you're the only American on the panel, I want to ask you, in 2028, will you vote for Gavin Newsom if he ran?
Hell no. Well, shit. If he's running against old boy, whatever vice president name is, yeah, I would have no choice.
Hey, hold on. You guys might get Stephen A. Smith in the mix.
Oh hell no! I'll vote my damn great uncle over that dude.
Let me ask you, chat. Let me ask you: is anybody voting for Stephen A. Smith if he tries to run for president of the United States?
I'll put it like this: I will vote for that crooked Dr. Umar Jones before I vote for Stephen A. Smith.
Stranger, would you vote for Stephen A. Smith? Because I think he's a clown, and I'm like, if this guy runs for president, he better wait. Hold on, you raise your hand, stranger. You voting for Stephen A. Smith? No, stranger.
Oh, God,
no. I think stranger's gonna have to get timed out
trolling.
for like 30 seconds.
I think he's trolling.
Gotta be.
There's no way.
Okay, so what if Stephen A. Smith is the best option? So a Stephen A. Smith or a J.D. Vance?
Shotgun to the face. I would not be voting. Like, I would not be voting. I ain't vote for either one of those guys. Man. Think about Gavin Newsom, though. I think Gavin Newsom will be like can't believe I'm saying this, he'll be like a white Obama.
Okay.
Right? Where he'll be very presidential in his speech. I believe that he can be able to go from country to country and make deals. But I don't think Gavin Newsom is a guy that would tell you the sky is like red and try to make you believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Obama was, where he can talk a good game and you know the sky is blue, but damn, I do see like a little red hue in there, so he could be kind of right. That's what Obama was to me.
I got you.
So yeah, between him and Vance, I would have no choice but to vote for Candace.
Okay, but him and Stephen A.
Oh, I'll lose my black card that day. I'm voting for Gavin Newsom.
Stranger said, only because I think he's a meaner Obama. I think he has the sauce to put Republicans in their place. That's the only reason. Yeah,
Stephen
the
A.
only
Smith,
problem with that is
that
Stephen A.
bootlicking
Smith
mother.
has been Yeah, exactly. He's been sucking up to the Republicans. If you watch a lot of the rhetoric, like
Mhm.
this dude platformed Candace Owens. That's a big no-no. That is a big no-no. But I'll tell you this. Candace Owens has been running around saying that Israel had something to do with what happened to Charlie Kirk, and it is getting a lot of steams because I seen Young Turks, that girl that's on there, Anna Corpus or whatever her name is. She actually said, I agree with Candace Owens.
Hmm.
And I was like, wow. Okay, because they're progressive, right? So
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
really don't agree with a lot of the things Candace Owens says. But I think there is one thing that I think they have going on, and this is that hate and stuff for Israel, right? And I
Mhm.
think with that going on, I think they're kind of finding mutual grounds on certain things. But I don't know if if they have any proof or if that really happened, but it just seems to me like a lot of people are going against Israel, and I think that's one thing that could probably unite Democrats and some Republicans, except for the ones that are like Trump lovers and who agree with what's going on over there. But I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Man, I think the government is so much disarray right now. Democrats aren't working together. Republicans, you starting to see they're kind of like, yeah, I don't know. All
Wait,
right,
didn't the
so
government didn't your government shut down
yeah,
today?
yep, I think so.
Yeah, the
So you kind
government
of
shut
wonder,
down today.
was that affecting National Guards in these cities? I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm just asking.
So what does that really mean, JG?
Oh, well, government shut down. You have a government job, federal job. You're not working until the government gets back. Um, this nothing's going to get done, right? Any legislation, anything just won't get done until they make a deal or come together.
I
Which have
got
to be
you.
a majority vote.
I know it's not the first time it happened. I know it happened before, but just crazy. You know what I mean? Like you got government shutting down, be like, yeah, we're just not gonna do anything. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah,
really? Crazy. Yo, America, you guys are fucked over there. You know that, right?
but we've been fucked for decades. You're
I'm
seeing it
just
more now.
saying,
That's all.
you know, it's sometimes we sit here and we make jokes and we laugh and it's like, oh, you guys say Canada's perfect. It's not perfect, but it's nowhere in the disarray that's going on in America. Like it's just not even close. Like not even close. Like you know what I mean? Like not even close. It's crazy. But
And I'm gonna say this again. This next election, I think you're gonna see the smallest number of people voting that you ever saw. I
I
think
can see that.
whoever's independent is gonna get more votes than you would expect.
Well, I think it should, right? Because most people, and I'll say this again, most people are tired with the Democrats and Republicans, right?
Hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So at the end of the day, I think the best thing to do is maybe to start looking at these other parties. But these other parties, they just never have any momentum, even over here.
Yeah, because usually that independence is gonna be kind of right leaning or gonna be left leaning. If he's
Yeah,
left
yeah.
leaning, whoever's running out on Democrat ticket is gonna lose a lot of votes to him. If he's right
hmm
leaning, whoever's on the right, Republican ticket gonna lose a lot of votes because of them.
And
So
it's like, if this is a right leaning person or a left, why don't I just vote left? You know what I mean? Why don't I just vote right? Why am I voting here when this person is kind of leaning to the way anyways? So I might as well just vote here. But I think a lot of government needs to change. You know.
Oh, I think they do need to just do a whole revamp. If you over something, you've been there that long, you just need to go. Let's start fresh,
Yeah.
revoke, start
Yeah.
getting younger people. Because the older generation, man, I think a lot of them are still stuck in their ways
Mm-hmm.
and not really being able to kind of come up with the times, right? Like you look at China, right? How they're constantly growing and constantly doing shit. I think, did you see the video of something about they on the streets where you step on this little thing and it's like
Oh
solar
yeah,
panels?
yeah.
Like, who the hell would have thought of that? Right?
Yeah, for real.
The
For
innovation
real.
that they have over there, right? Look at some parts
For
in
real.
India, right? Who's starting to come up. Japan, of course, you know how they work, right? And we're still kind of fighting. We're still worried about gun laws and you can't take my AK-47. I need my AK-47, even though I live in a big city and there's no need for me to have it. You can't tell me I can't have it. Like, come on, man, it's ridiculous.
Stranger, you said you sent me something on Instagram, but I didn't get it. I didn't get what you sent me. I don't have it here. Actually don't have any messages from you on Instagram. If that's where you sent it, that's where you said you sent it. He said, basically, the law enforcement officers still have to work like FBI, CIA, National Guard, military, and all that stuff will keep running. Only jobs affected are like construction.
Oh,
I got you.
Gotcha.
I got you. No, that's absolutely crazy. 100%. But we got something else to talk about real quick. I want to bring up this video. I was hoping Roberto would be here by now, but I'm guessing Roberto probably not gonna make it tonight. So, yeah, we'll move on. Hold on, let me try and find this real quick, and then I don't know if you have me on X or anything, but if you have me on X, send it to me on X, or if you have me on Facebook, stranger, send it to me there, and I'll definitely get to that. Hold on, let me find this next topic here that we have, because this video that I'm going to play actually goes on to a little bit of something that Roberto's topic wanted to be, but this is just the original video. So let me share this tab. Let me do this. All right. Here. Let's watch this video, guys. Yes, Danny Popo. Popo. Woo, woo. That's the sounds of the beast. Woo, woo. That's the sounds of the beast.
You just trying to kill me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time.
I
was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it. It was him. He's a little boy.
He is a minor. He is a minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because it was him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off. Let him go.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really take
Danny
his
was
badge.
still there. He said, "Boo."
You let him go. Y'all let me go. My mom. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up. You guys are mom. You're trying to kick me down. What is your mom's number? Sir.
No, Israel officer, you did this. 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 No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, defend you because he did nothing wrong. You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no. Y'all are so wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is a freaking minor. That's the thing. This is somebody's child. No, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. This is a child.
Just let them touch this. I can hear you. I don't need you yelling. I'm not a type, and I'm not your type.
Exactly.
They would have never just let them cuff you. Just let them cuff you.
Baby, let him cuff you.
I can't.
Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you.
Back up.
Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you.
I know Donnie's like, yeah, I'm gone. I don't need to watch this shit. Sorry, Donnie. But there's a bigger picture to it. It's not just about the cop stuff. There's a bigger picture to it.
You don't take all of this. That one man right there came up here aggressive. It don't make no damn sense. That is somebody's baby, and they playing with him like that. He's a fucking baby. And I was here the entire time and saw everything what happened.
No, I was trying to tell him what happened. I was sitting on the pool.
It don't make no sense.
Calm down.
Your co-worker, she did, and when she got oh yeah, I'm gonna say some shit. But how the fucking door you working? Shut the fuck up, cause you don't piss me off. I don't care. My husband is an ex-cop. I can get up. I ain't worried about it. Shut the fuck up. Hey, please calm down. Please calm down.
Y'all called because he pulled a knife on you.
No, he didn't. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't. Let me tell you something. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. Because the only thing he said, he'll pull out a band, and a band is money. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. I was here the whole entire time.
Now you heard that, right?
Mm-hmm. Just calm down, okay? Baby, let them cuff you. Let them cuff you and get this.
What up, Dewan?
Because they gonna get theirs. Especially that little short fucker right there. His badge needs to go.
I didn't mean to laugh at that part, but that was funny.
This don't make no damn sense. Tell him to stop. No,
please, he's crying, bro. How many people does it take, bro?
Baby, just go ahead and let go. Because they're going to keep doing this shit. Just go ahead. Yes, they are.
I'm getting sued. I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my mama.
Call your mama, okay?
I'm calling my mama.
What's your mama? That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, call his mother. Call your mom.
This is
406 5424.
What's your name?
KJ.
KJ?
Yes, man.
This don't make no damn sense. That's a damn baby. And he don't got no fucking weapon. If she don't know,
Yeah, the one he was crying.
Shut the fuck up. She ain't gonna have.
So first off, your thoughts, JG.
Man, I don't know about many of you guys, but I have been on receiving end of something like that before when I was younger. It didn't get that aggressive, but I have been on the receiving end of something like that. And walking around black is a thing, especially if you're a young black man. I'm not sure what transpired before. I know the officer said he had a knife on him, which I highly doubt. Because if somebody got a knife, I ain't wrestling them to no ground. I'm sorry. I've got my gun, taser, I got something out. Right? I don't know, dude. It's...
So
man,
supposedly,
I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So supposedly, he didn't have a knife. Like, I don't know what happened after this arrest. I didn't do any research about after the story, but just kind of this video here. This is a little bit what Roberto wanted to talk about. If this freaking thing would add to the damn stage, what the hell? Yeah, can we get the video?
Yeah, I know one of the ladies said that the white lady was following him around the store or whatever she was doing. That would irritate me too. Like, why the fuck are you following me?
Yeah,
right,
100%.
Man,
was there? I mean, it's there, but it's not showing. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
The whip. It's giving revolution. We out here.
I didn't edit
Peace.
the video.
Her fault. It was her fault.
Off of him.
Y'all called because he pulled a knife on you.
No, he didn't.
A young black boy got into a disagreement with a white woman at a CVS, and he said that he could pull a band out of his pocket. A band being a reference to money that the white woman claims to have taken as a reference to a weapon. The white woman called North Charleston Police Department over the misunderstanding.
You did this. You did this. You did this. You did this. No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, defend you because he did not wrong. You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no.
And of course, North Charleston Police Department showed up and did what they do. Brutalized the young kid despite all of the bystanders telling them he did not have
South Carolina.
He did not It was a misunderstanding, something lost in translation between standardized English and black English.
The only thing you said, he'll pull out a band, and a band is money. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. I was here the whole entire time.
Now, pair that incident with the instance of a black suspect being denied their right to return because they said to the police officers, I want a lawyer, dog. And the police denied them an attorney because they said that they could not find an attorney that was a canine. And the judge agreed that the suspect asked for a lawyer dog, not a lawyer, comma, dog.
A man who used slang while being interrogated by New Orleans investigators was denied his right to counsel. It doesn't make any sense at all. If there were such a thing as a lawyer dog, then it would be confusing. But there isn't.
And why do I mention these two incidents? Because black language is being quite literally policed. We know it, and y'all know it. We both know that when y'all are flexing your pedantry, your prescriptivism, you are also flexing your privilege, your power, white power. Or so you say. I and other black educators like me expose the inherent weakness of your wheatness. Language pedantry is a component of the white power structure, and we both know that. For those of you who are saying that this is simply about grammar, language, has nothing to do with race, then ask yourself, why then are there social stigmas, social consequences, and rewards attached to the ability to speak properly a language that my ancestors didn't choose to speak, a language that people of color across the world didn't choose to speak? It just happens to be the language of their oppressor. If it's not about race, why then was it a priority for the oppressor to make it illegal for the enslaved to master their language? Some of you would rather I was sitting here cussing and carrying on rather than sitting here calmly, smugly, dare I say, uppitily, the one who's now wielding the whip. It's giving revolution. We out here.
Now, Danny, question: does that happen? I know you're not too far from, but does that happen frequently where you are? I know it doesn't. It does. That doesn't really happen here because slang, like everybody knows slang down here, right? To me, when somebody does that, it's just an excuse just to try to arrest you or do something to you.
Yeah. No, I definitely.
They were actually looking for a lawyer. Come on, dude.
Well, again, we already know, right? It's unfair, and I guess this was Roberto's topic because I know I'm guessing he's talking about black slang and how they're trying to police it and stuff like that. And then when you watch this video, it's kind of like, it kind of seems that way. You know what I mean? And I know we've had this conversation before, and I think when you're in certain situations, you probably want to kind of leave the slang out. You know what I mean? You kind of want to leave the slang out. You don't want to give any excuses. And I get it. We shouldn't have to. I say it all the time. We shouldn't have to. Like people talk about Jasmine Crockett, and I say she shouldn't have to. She should be able to do Jasmine Crockett. Like I said, if she wants to dance to Not Like Us, she should be able to dance to Not Like Us. Part of the culture. I get it, right? But at the same time, I think, there's a certain kind of decorum that you might want to hold when you're in situations like that. Now, it's kind of messed up that happened to him, right? Because he said, I'll pull out a band, and she was like, oh, he threatened me with a knife. Not to mention the fact that we also seen the producer from that movie or the show, The Bear or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was on a train got arrested because a white woman did not want him or did not like the way he was sitting. Now, I'm going to say this about that video because we don't know what happened when the police came, right? Maybe they asked him to move and he got, and it was his right to, because he didn't have to move, especially when you're in a public place like that. You don't have to. But because we don't really see everything that happened, but again, is, kind of messed up. Kind of messed up. He said, so I just tagged you in a post on Twitter about the post. Okay, cool. I got you. But yeah, go ahead, JG.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate. Because I mean, especially someone he looks like a teenager. So someone his age, you've seen grown men who would do the same thing, right? Where a cop comes up to you come here for what? First, your mouth is for what, right? So, like you said, we don't know if the cop tried to come and grab him. He was like, "Why you touching me?" Right? Man, first off, why was a woman even following him in the first place? Right? For him to say, "I can pull out," yeah. But for him to say, "I can pull out a band," I can almost assume that she was like, "Hey, if you're not gonna buy a thing, get out the store," something like that. You're like, dude, I can pull out a band right now. I got money, right? So like that, or something that I don't know. But the call the cops. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish.
But it seems like they're always in fear of their life or the situation when a young black man is involved.
Yeah,
when we're involved,
100%.
it's always fear, right? It's like the clutch of the purse, all that kind of things, right? Now, while I will say, when the women say he's just a baby, that don't mean anything this time.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially here, these teenagers are going crazy doing shit. So just because he's young doesn't mean he won't do anything.
Agreed.
But the aggression, I can't be a police officer. For people like Danny, hey, I salute to you because that's a job I could not do.
No, I agree with you 100%. I'm right there with you. It was a job that I couldn't do either. But Danny said, we know the slang. When I say we, I mean the police. I think in some cases, not all. When certain races interact with other races, they try to make a race thing out of it. Not all cases, but some. Yeah, no, I got you. And I agree with you on that. I think something like this is always ends up being a race thing, and it probably is, but it's more or less the white woman's fault than the cops, right? Because I can understand if the cops get a call and it's like, oh, this guy has a knife, they're not gonna come on the scene and be all willy-nilly and happy-go-lucky. They're gonna, come with an appropriate force or whatever, but I also think that you can't just, and I don't know, maybe Danny can explain it, because it's hard to be like, oh, if I call on, hey, Danny, JG got a knife. I need you to come right here now, right? And all of a sudden you come, you don't see a knife on JG, but you just attack him like that. I think there should be some sort of maybe conversation or find out what's going on first, right? Now, I get it. If the situation is volatile and shit's popping off, then you got to come in there and you got to come in there hard. I get that 100%. But if you get on the scene and you see the kids standing there, you see the woman standing there, like they're like not even really interaction with each other, then I think that there should be at least like a conversation. Okay, what's going on and this and that. You don't really just want to jump on the first person there. You know what I mean? Because you never know. So it's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. And again, we don't know what she said when she called the police, because we know she said he had a knife. Because the cop said, hey, they said he had a knife. So she could have added on some extra shit, right? Like he had a knife, he was aggressive and all this stuff, and I was like, I remember watching this one documentary, and this guy was talking about a elementary school teacher who was a white lady, of course, and the kid was black. So the teacher told the kid to leave the classroom. So the kid flipped her off and walked out. She went and told people that he wanted to fuck her. Right now, we know
Mm.
when something like that, but I throw the finger at you. That means like F you. The hell with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know where to go. Not, oh, I'm gonna rape you. Like, so it's, again, people see what they want to see. They create something in their own mind. For instance, people say cap a lot, right?
Yeah.
When I was younger, when somebody said, and I think I've seen this shit before on the show, when somebody said, "Hey, are you capping?" That meant, do you get blowjobs?
Mm.
When
Mm-hmm.
somebody came to me talking about capping, like, what the fuck you mean I'm capping? What the hell you like? What's up? Like, he explained to me, no, that's what I mean. I said, oh, I get it. So some instances, and she's an old lady, I can kind of get, but in that situation, if he says I got a band, but you tell police that he said he has a knife, that's too much of a contrast.
Yeah.
That's way too much of a contrast. So I hope
agree.
people boycott that store and whatever they got to do, because that was ridiculous.
100%. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I think certain situations, I think you could probably de-escalate them in a different manner, right? I wanted to show this video too here because it's kind of along the lines of what we're talking about. So this woman here, and let me read the caption real quick. So it says, NYC woman forcibly removed, dragged from train by police after they didn't approve how she was sitting. Transit violation. Bystanders say she was literally just sitting there minding her own business. So watch this.
I have to escort you off the train, please.
I did not, please, exactly. Because I
Please.
didn't stop touching
Transit
me.
violation.
No, he's touching me.
Step
Don't
off the
touch
train,
me.
ma'am.
Do not
Step
touch
off
me,
the
sir.
train,
Do
ma'am.
not touch me because I did not do
Step
nothing
off
to you.
the train,
Do
ma'am.
not touch me.
I'm
Because I
telling
did
you,
not,
numerous
no,
times.
don't
Step
touch
off the
me.
train.
I did not do
Step
anything
off the
wrong.
train,
Get
miss.
off of me, bro.
Step off the train.
Get
miss.
off,
Step
bro.
off the train, miss.
Get off of me.
Step off the
Are you
train,
serious
miss.
right
Yes.
now? Get
Yes.
off of me. Get off of me.
They should let her go. They took her for putting her foot in more than one chair. They took her for putting her foot in more than one chair. That nigga's a coward, bro. Because she was sitting like this. They took her. Yeah. Yeah. And then they said, let's go your house. It's okay.
I have to escort you.
I couldn't understand it. Like, that accent was a little too thick for me. I couldn't understand.
So basically, they said she was sitting and she had her leg up. It didn't look like she had her foot up, but she probably had her leg on another chair, and they called that a violation and told her to get off the off of the train. Danny said, temperament of the officer. Some officers are black and white and by the book. Others can live in the book and show more tolerance. I would suggest to keep your cool and be calm. That is the best. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. What up, Roberto? What's going on? How you
Roberto.
doing? I'm guessing you can't make it, huh? Because I did send you the link this time. All right, I didn't mess up. I was like, I know you said that you'd probably pop in when you can, so I sent the link.
I was at the
He said,
restaurant.
still at the restaurant. Hope you represent 100%. Not only did we represent, we gave a big shout out to your daughter, a big happy birthday. We hope she enjoys the day, and best wishes from the O.O.C crew, brother. You know what I mean? Definitely 100%. So he said, that's it. Yeah, I know I got the one that you showed me, sent there blah, 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 stranger, so I'm going to show that in a bit. So yeah, definitely, but we definitely representing, but at the same time, like I said, and I think Danny said it earlier too, it's all about the temperament of the officer, right? Now, I don't know if this, and I have to go back and see if these are like actually, no, it looks like they're actually police. Okay, I thought they might have been like metro security or train security, but no, they're actually police. I see this badge here.
Somebody had to have called the police there.
Yeah. Or they could have just been on the train. Sometimes the police travel on the train. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't
So
know,
I'm
man.
wondering, like I said, I've
Yeah,
never been on the metro like that. So if that is a violation, you would think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they would ask her, "Hey, yes, you can't do that.
Move
Put your
your
feet
foot.
down. Move your foot." She
Yes.
didn't want to do it,
Yes.
and yeah, so it
Yes.
had to escalate.
That's where I think could be the problem, especially the way the video starts. It could be a problem where they probably did ask her to move her foot. She didn't say no. Now, if they just came up and said, "Hey, violation, get off the train because you're sitting like that," that's fucked up. But if they
Mm-hmm.
asked her to move her foot and then she said no, then she's in the wrong. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah, you
Like,
get what you get. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, 100%. Like, there's no denying that. If you fucked up and gave an attitude, then you deserve that. But a lot of people in the background are saying she didn't do nothing wrong and that she was just sitting in a certain situation. So if that's the case, then I guess you could have handled that a little bit differently. So very interesting. Very
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Now, I wanted to get to this video too. Stranger sent me this. I want to read the caption, of course, first. He said, I have the most liked video on Sora right now. I will be enjoying this short moment while it lasts. CTV footage of Sam stealing gas at Target for Sora influence. Interference?
Huh?
Inference? Not exactly sure what this video is, stranger, so maybe you can give us, but let's check it out.
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
Wait, is that a streamer? Is that what this is? What are we looking at here? Oh, let me see what the comments say. Haters will say this is fake. They ain't believe me. You guys are crushing it. Thank you, Pam. Here's more footage from the incident.
Sam Altman. Turn around. Interlace your fingers right there. You are under arrest for theft. You have the right to remain silent. Sir, stop right there. What? I didn't do anything. Drop the bag. It's just some GPUs. I was going to pay you. You walk past the registers. Hands behind your back.
That don't look like the same guy even. Yeah, so he said, now this is purely AI. This is not. That's an AI video?
Wow.
That's an AI video? Holy shit. I could see if the train was packed, but it looked like a lot of space. That's a common sense thing to me. Yeah, 100%, Danny. So what you're saying is, like, it wouldn't have been like a big deal, right? If you seen that, you probably just said that you can't sit like that, put your leg down or something like that. I could see that 100%. Like you said, especially that it's not packed. You know what I mean? Someone can just go sit somewhere else. It's not a big deal. I got you. So Stranger said yes, that's an AI video. Wow. Let's watch it again.
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
Wow, it's AI?
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
Wow. I have the most liked video on Sora right now. Okay, I'm guessing Sora is an AI site? I will be enjoying the short CT footage of Sam stealing gas GPUS at Target for Sora inference. Wow. You know what's messed up? Because if that is the case, then you can see people taking other people's likeness and making videos like that and doing some bullshit. Ooh. I think I said it before, and I think we all said it, that AI is a very dangerous thing. And the better it gets, the more dangerous it is going to be. Because at this point, there's times where we watching videos and Danny's like, is this real? And I'm like, it looks real. Is this real or is that real? Like, it's getting to a point where now it's kind of hard to distinguish what's real and what's not.
You
I don't
sure
know,
that's a stranger? You sure that's AI?
For real?
That looks too real. Oh my goodness.
Let me see something. Let me try and Google Sora. Let's see what that is. Sora. Sora 2 pops up right away. Most realistic video generator, image to video AI in no time.
Wow.
Ooh. Sora is here. Open AI. Our latest video generation model is more physically accurate, realistic, and more controllable than prior systems. Holy shit. Wow. Well, what are your thoughts, JG? Because that's crazy.
I don't know. That is crazy.
Danny said, no, that is. Oh, shit. My light went on. What the fuck? There we go. Danny said, no, that is crazy. That is asking for a lawsuit. If she tries to sue, the jury will side for her. They will say what harm was she doing? Was she preventing anyone from sitting? The answer will be no. Interesting. They would lose in court. Wow. Okay. I see. And I get it. Like I said, Danny, I believe you too, because I think at the end of the day, that's not a huge thing to be going so crazy for, right? And to throw her off the train like that. They probably didn't even arrest her. They probably just made her get out of the train station or whatever. But yeah. He said, yes, Sora is the new social video platform launched by OpenAI behind ChatGPT. It allows you to create any video. Wow. I'm gonna try it. I see it here. I'm gonna try it. You probably have to pay for it.
Sora?
Yeah. SORA has a download the Sora app and everything. Holy shit. Share this tab. Yeah, this is it. Sora. It says GPT-5 Open AI. See what the video says?
One year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
Now every video comes with sound.
Sora 2 is also the state-of-the-art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
That's pretty cool right there.
Facts.
We're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
Wow.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So wait a minute. So if you learn how to use this, you can make your own movie.
Yeah. They already got some AIs that can just, you give it an idea. Like, I want a movie based on this, right? It'll write you on a whole script for you, right?
So
and
right
you can
now
edit it and do whatever you got to do with it. It is crazy what AI is doing.
Right now it's invite only, but will launch globally soon. He said, no, they should be searching for mass shootings instead of mass people sitting improperly on the train. That's dumb as heck. That guy was a sergeant. He should know better. Oh, he was a sergeant too, Danny. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. But hold on, let's finish this up. Because I'm already like, I want to learn how to use it because I got ideas for movies.
That's why we're launching Sora.
I'm gonna create a Star Wars scene that was better than anything that we've seen in at least the freaking Disney Star Wars, anyways.
Yeah.
2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits of their imagination and create in ways we never thought possible.
Wow. Now, I know you can do some of this stuff with Chat GPT and all of that because I've been watching some videos on YouTube's about, AI and making like little shorts and stuff like that. But this looks like it's taking it to a whole new level. Everything you are about to see and hear was generated by Sora 2.
Wow.
I'm impressed. I am 100% impressed.
Now I'm curious about how long can those clips be? Some of you
that's
do
a good
10 seconds, stuff like that.
Probably if you pay, you know what I mean? Let's say you pay a
Mm.
prescription or whatever, probably get them as long as you want to get them or whatever. But even still, if you can get maybe 10, oh, take care, Donnie. Have a good night, brother. But maybe if you can get like a 10, 20-minute scene, you could probably set up
Yeah.
a whole freaking movie.
Or like a
You know what
little
I'm saying?
short film, something like that. Put on YouTube.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Wow. That's interesting. I like it. I definitely like it. But also, again, at the same time, like we said earlier, it's something that definitely could cause issues, right? Because if you could get someone's likeness perfectly and right, you could probably do some scandalous, crazy shit to people. That's not cool. That's not cool. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people out there who are malicious and just want to do certain things because they want to do certain things. You know what I mean? Like the Joker said, watch the world burn. So that's crazy, man.
Damn,
That's crazy.
you can make music videos, short fit, dude. It's gonna put some people out of business, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, so I have this one here. So here's the other video. I know we got onto that, but this is the guy that created the bear. So I don't know if you guys seen this one yet, but watch this.
Arrest the one black dude on the train because this white woman said she didn't like the way I was sitting on the train. So you call the police. You call the police to arrest the one black dude on the train. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal. I am sitting on a train and one white woman didn't like my presence. Resisting what? Resisting what? What are you trying to arrest me for? I was sitting on a train. I was sitting on a train and you're trying to arrest me for what? Can I not even know what you're trying to arrest me for? Because a white woman, this white woman, resisting what? Am I being arrested? Arrest the one black dude on the train.
Now, supposedly that guy is the creator of the show The Bear or something like that. I believe it is. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that one, JG? Got another one.
It's wild out here, man. It's like you just want to go walk around and just shut up. You don't want to say anything. I just want to go in, not have a conversation.
Seems like, and you know what? I got to do this because I think there's. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. Because there's a lot of people out there that run around and are making these freaking videos, right? And I'm gonna show you one of the. I'm gonna show you one of them too.
if I can find this video. I may have to find the guy that did the video on it, but I'm sure it's a video, not a live. Hold on. Horrible. Stop this. Disgusting. I'm looking for, because it was this guy, the quartering, and he did a video, and in his video, he says it's all black people's fault.
I think I saw that, but I might not. No, I think I saw the thumbnail and I skipped by because I already knew what it was probably gonna be about.
Yeah, I actually can't find the video that he did here, but I can't find it. But yeah, I'll find the guy that did a reaction to it. But yeah, man, that's the thing. It's like, yo, everybody want to blame black people for the problems. They even try to blame black people for Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, when a black person is cited at that event.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
a black person, not even this a police officer. But yes, we're responsible for it. Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. So
it's like we're black and nearby, we're a problem. And we're far away and nowhere near you, we're a problem. That's ridiculous. I don't get it.
Absolutely, 100%. So I'll just share it. I'm not going to share the video, but it's this video that the quartering did, and he pretty much calls the quartering banned racist video about black men isn't actually banned. So he did a video that I guess they said that it was supposed to ban or something, but they didn't actually ban it. But yeah, in the video, he's pretty much saying that it's black fatigue. This is it. Hold on. Get past his ass. And then I'll show you guys. Not going to play the video or anything like that, but I think that's the problem, is that these clowns are running around talking about black fatigue, and it's a black fatigue problem, and yeah.
And you know what, though, man? I would say this. I don't think, well, I'm not saying, I think a good percentage of them don't believe that shit, but because it gets so many hits, they'll just keep doing it.
See, that's the video. So this is the guy that reacts to the video, but this is the video in the corner, and it says it's black people. These effing clowns, bro. And let's I don't want to hear this guy. I just want to show you what. Okay, so it's not this video. This video, he just debunked some things, but it's this video where we can actually hear some of the shit that the quartering is trying to say. So hold on.
Caught while watching the video. I'll get banned for this video. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Well, this video is going to be filled with all sorts of inconvenient facts. A video that almost certainly will put this channel at risk. And I'm going to make it anyway because I am fatigued. I am tired.
Right. The black fatigue fallacy.
Facts.
Interesting.
I am tired of the excuses. I'm tired of dancing around the facts. I'm tired of pretending that everybody doesn't know what the problem is. Okay? Yes. Hashtag not all. Okay?
That's not enough. The lineup of white people, bad take. Off, turn.
And yes, there are people of...
It's not a get out of jail.
And yes, there are people of all colors, shapes, and sizes that commit terrible acts.
Okay, that's it. Video over. Oh. Done, because that's right. Commit.
And deserve prison no differently than this particular group.
Oh.
But the fact of the matter is, according to the statistics, according to every reasonable person out there, these people hate you. They don't care about your life. They will take it over nothing. They will take it over simply feeling disrespected. They will take it over $7 in your wallet.
Wow. Already. Oh.
So yeah, that's just a little bit of it. He said, I know this guy. I follow him. Yeah, I follow him too, strangers. He's not too bad. You know what I mean? At least he's
he's real with topics and stuff that he covers and shit like that. So you know what I mean? But you're racist. It's simple and plain. And this is the same guy who has affiliations with Geeks and Gamers, Nerdotic, and all of those guys, right? So birds of a feather flock together.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But you want to sit there and run off your mouth and say it's black people? Are you fucking kidding me?
You know what? You've seen it happening, right? And I think I may use the same analogy before. But you've seen it happen in Mark Wahlberg movie, right?
With what?
Mark Wahlberg. The happening with the trees and vegetation.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if anybody remembers in the chat. John Leguizamo, before they get on the train, he's telling Mark Wahlberg, yeah. He was on the phone with his mother. She was going crazy, ballistic, worried, so worried. And what does he say? You know, my mom was out worried, so I threw a bunch of numbers at her. And he says, people are comforted by percentages.
Yes.
People will use numbers or percentages to sway an argument whatever way they want. Whether it's a truth or it's a lie. They will use it.
100%.
Charlie Kirk did it all the time. He was fucking wrong all the time. Right?
100%.
But because the numbers he used, majority of people had that same thinking, they use it for their arguments.
100%.
Just like the woman that was on the workout lady that was on the thing talking about only 3% of white people own slaves. Well, yeah, if you go after New York, people know stop slavery. Yes, it kind of dwindled down, but before that, a lot of white people owned slaves. But it doesn't stop the fact that there was still slavery, and there's a lot of people who own slaves through family lineages become wealthy today because of that.
Yep.
This racist punk using these bullshit percentages to say black people are the problem. We're only 13% of the population at the most per census. Y'all are still a majority. So all the problems we have, how is it our fault? All these political shootings. How many black people are involved in these political shootings that we've seen? How many black people are in power to fuck with the terrorists we got going on now? You got homelessness. You got these freaking prescriptions that's so expensive that people can't even afford them, which is why a lot of them are going loopy and crazy. Who's responsible for all that? Not us. Who was behind the Great Depression? Not us. What were the people who lived? What were they saying? We didn't know there was a depression. That was everyday life for us.
Yep.
And now Charlie Kirk's assassinated. People flying shit half-mast for bullshit reasons. What's to talk about him being on the corner? I hope that was bullshit. We're the problem. When we weren't even the one that shot the guy.
Facts.
I just don't get it.
HBC's getting fucking threatened and shit like that. They have to close down because of the threats, because of what happened to Charlie Kirk. And it's like, we ain't got nothing to do with that. And it's funny how you guys like to talk about black on black violence, but never talk about white on white violence, because it was a white person that killed Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? It wasn't one of us, right?
And probably I was go back to that video and count how many black people I see in the crowds. I guarantee you it might be 5 at the most.
Facts, 100%. And I always go back to that Saturday Night Live sketch where, you know, they're doing the news reporter and they're talking about a crime. And it's like, oh, you know, that ain't one of us, right? And they start laughing because, yeah, exactly. You know, when you see something like that and it's like, yeah, no, that's not us. We don't do that. You know what I mean? That's on you guys. So, you know, we do other stuff, but we don't do that. And it's just funny that no one talks about it, right? No one talks about, you know, all of that stuff. It's just always how bad and angry and how violent black people are. It's just stupid, bro.
That's why I said black people stay out of all this stuff. Don't get involved in none of these people because they want to use you as an excuse to keep doing what they're doing. Because historically speaking, anytime that their backs are against the wall, what happens? Lynchings. destruction of cities. You know, they gotta. We're always got to be the problem whenever their backs are against the wall.
100%. You know what I mean? And I want to play this video. Let's jump into this one real quick. Because not everybody hates black people. If you follow me, you know.
I miss black people. I know that sounds crazy, but I am from Georgia, and I used to go to HBCU, and
like from Georgia
majority
too,
of my friends were black, and now I live in a small town in California, and I miss black people. There's not very many here, and I hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job, I love my friends here, but I miss black people. Don't come for me. I miss the culture.
You know what you miss.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I miss the confidence.
Hold on,
the
Diddy.
jokes,
Look at my post.
the food.
The dick.
Something's
We
missing
already
in my life, and I've
know.
come to the conclusion that that's what it is.
You see,
Goodbye.
and this last thing you could put it in
Something's
here.
missing in my life.
Here.
I'm telling you.
Watch.
I'm telling you.
Something's missing
Georgia
in my life, and I've come to
HBCU built like that. You know what she missed.
100%. Watch.
Food.
The dick.
I miss black people. Something's
dick.
missing in my life, and I've come to the
The
conclusion that that's what it is.
It's the dick.
Okay, bye. I miss
Right?
Yeah, we know what you missed.
So watch what happened with part
my
2.
last video. Y'all are funny. Okay, my DMs after my last video popping, and you know who you are. Hilarious. I am single, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Be easy.
She was like, "Oh, my DMs is popping off, right? Because you know them brothers were like, oh, you went to a HBCU, really? Yo, what's up, shorty?"
I'm telling you, looking at her, she is not something I would typically see a white guy would run after. That's what a
Facts.
black dude would want.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree.
I remember there was a comedian, she was a white lady. She was saying, she saying something about black men are the best guys to date because they would take every insecurity and make it seem like it's the sexiest thing ever.
Yeah,
damn right we
yeah,
will.
yeah. Absolutely, 100%. You know what I mean? I think that's the difference, because a lot of white people are like, oh, they don't like this and they don't like that. We don't give a shit,
Shoot,
bro.
that's a treasure for us.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just
We'll
funny.
make it work.
Facts. Facts, 100%. Oh my God, hilarious.
Talking about someone, oh, I'm too skinny and bony. What? Oh, come on, my house. Get you some collard greens, cornbread. We're sticking you right out.
Facts. Put some black in you, you'll be good. You'll be thinking out
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they fear us. That's why they fear us. We know. We got that black gold.
100%, JG. You know what I mean? People act like that. Oh, once you go black, don't come back. Ain't true, but that's a damn true statement.
If they
You know
do
what I'm
go,
saying?
and if they don't come back, they gonna miss us.
Oh yeah, like she is like that. Exactly it. 100%.
So I miss black people. You know what you miss, damn it.
Facts. 100%. It ain't the culture.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be some part of the culture, but
it ain't. Yeah, the facts.
Big part of the culture you miss. We know it. HBCU, Georgia. Yeah, I knew exactly what you miss.
About 9 to 10 inches of the culture. That's what
Exactly.
you're missing. You know what I
At
mean?
least. On average.
Mike, what's up, brother? Yeah, that
Look,
Mike said, I'll forever be watching Snow Bunny. I expect this type of behavior from JG Nzo, but you shaking my head.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. This is Dr. Umar Johnson. Prince Afu Kunde Ashe. Let me tell you something, brother. We ain't on that Snow Bunnies never shit. We on that Snow Bunnies forever. Snow Bunnies forever. Chocolate Queens forever. Cocoa Bunnies forever. We on that Mocha Brown Sugar forever. That's what we are, brother. I said I'm king. I'm not gonna do it.
and I gotta break Mike's narrative. So Mike, here you go. All right, there you go. There you go. Listen to this.
Name one thing black people cannot do that a white person can.
She cracking her knuckles and everything.
Be a convicted felon and become president of the United States. Entice a riot. Have thousands of people break into the White House, smearing feces and blood all over the wall, only for them to seek no consequences. Breaking up families and having people deported for simply being illegal immigrants while simultaneously being married to one. War, weapons of mass destruction, genocide, kidnapping, sex trafficking, and eating multiple groups of people. Racial profiling, brutally attacking and unaliving people for you to get paid leave and clock in a few weeks. Weaponizing your tears against innocent black people, calling the cops on them because it makes you uncomfortable when they're minding their business and bird watching. Gaslighting and manipulating people around you to believe that they simply have a victim mentality for acknowledging the truth in their experiences that you don't experience. Anything else?
Oh, go back. Hold on. I got it. Stop. Pause.
You got it right there. It's pause.
Hold on. We good.
Mike, why is JG fronting like he like black women? Huh? We already know how he feels about Jasmine Crockett, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing over here? Why is JG pretending? You see, this is why I think JG is a plant, right? This is why I think he's a plant. And Stranger, I think you showed me that AI video to tell me that could have been what JG did when he showed his face on stream. Interesting.
Let me tell you something. Don't be mad. I got Secret Service access, okay? I'm clocking you Canadians. I'm writing everything down. I got you.
JG is pretending like he didn't know what Sora was and probably upset that Stranger busted him out. He's like, mother effer. Yeah, we got you, JG.
Oh, but how you know Stranger isn't my plant for me? How do you know that? He always agrees with me. He's always on my side. How you know he's not my plant?
Yeah, you right. You right.
Maybe the Sora thing was to let you know you keep talking that shit about my president. We're gonna do some Sora shit with you.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mikey,
you know,
next.
Stranger. I'm gonna have to vent you a little bit more, Stranger. Yeah, because I think you may be. You could actually be JG. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to make sure I vent that a little bit more. Let's vent that a little bit more. But we don't need no more JGs. We good.
And Mike, I always know why you keep trying to chase these darkies. No snow bunnies are queens. You saw that video.
Wow.
Snow bunnies forever. Snow bunnies forever. Snow bunnies forever. Black queens never. I'm the reverse Dr.
White
Umar.
Dr. Umar. There we go. Huh? I told you.
You know what? I should come up here next as an alter ego.
Okay, listen closely to the words that come out of this girl's mouth.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Really? You see right there, Mike? I didn't even start the video. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. It's nobody on screen. All right?
Yep.
Wow. We never seen JG and Stranger in the same place at the same time. Exactly. I'm gonna have to send Stranger a link for next week O.O.C. just to see how JG's gonna handle that one. You know what I mean? But since JG loves the snow bunnies.
Okay, listen closely to the words that come out of this girl's mouth.
It's so annoying how white people think that they could just take up so much fucking space.
Ain't no playing about that.
I mean, I don't take a whole lot of space. I'm just literally existing.
Whether that be on the sidewalk, on the train, when there's a crowded train, they'll leave their backpacks on. Like,
where else would they put them? Would you rather somebody take their backpack off and set it on a seat that somebody else could sit? Or okay,
bitches leave their bags on their shoulder. You see.
Yeah, because if I'm taking public transportation and I need to get on and I have a bag, I don't. I want you to imagine that the roles were reversed. Imagine
Now here we go.
somebody like me, a white girl, got on here and said those kind of ignorant things. I would be shredded apart. I would be canceled from everything. I would probably lose my job. I would be banned from like the double standard is unbelievable nowadays. I would never get on and say those kind of things because I don't have that mindset to think such stupid, hateful, racist things. Make it make sense, guys. How is it okay for some people,
Facts.
but other people get shredded apart and canceled?
And hold on. Okay, so I sent a video. So my comment, well, not comment, but I was like, another woman trying to play the effing victim. They want to be the victim so bad. Here's the reason why, dummy. Because white people were not oppressed by black people. That's the difference, right? This is what I got. The ones that run around saying, "Oh, well, if I said it, I would get canceled." You've been saying it for centuries. All the bullshit that you saying that you would get canceled for saying now is shit that you've been saying. So yes, finally some consequences for the actions that you're getting. Yes, 100%. That's the problem. Look at this bullshit. Look at this.
That's not bullshit. That is 100% right. Thank you, stranger. It's
Look
about
at
time I got
this.
somebody on my side. So I need somebody to help me out with these clowns in this chat. And
Look at
Nzo
this.
over here always clowning me all the time. We need no roll. Mike, stay with your chocolate. Stay with your chocolate. Don't be trying to come over here trying to back them up.
I'm kind of curious about
about
that, Mike. What, did you see the little tights in there and was like, oh, maybe she could get it? Is that why you want us to leave it alone? I'm curious. You know what I mean?
Side, Mike. Stay on it.
I'm surprised JG didn't ask for the name. JG, do you want me full screen so you can get the name?
No, she's annoying.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, she annoyed me.
Okay,
that's a one night and be done at most.
Oh.
But I'll say this though, right? To piggyback on what you said. How many times have black people gone overseas telling people that white people got tails, act like monkeys?
Facts.
Why do you think you go around the world? Why do people think so low of us now? We never been there, met them, but they have a negative outlook on us. Because a lot of European people go, especially men, go over there. Know that as soon as we get over there, we taking all the women, we taking everything. Let us go to Thailand and see how many Thai women y'all get compared to us. We snatching them all up.
Facts.
What do? You make
100%.
up lies. You make up lies. Oh, we're mean, we're evil, we're this and that. We're monkeys, we got tails. But you go over there and ask them about the black people, men that they met. Oh, I want a black man. They are so smooth and so respectful, so romantic. Goes into everything you guys try to push. We making our comeback. Trust me.
I'll tell you this. Go and watch. It's a channel called Travelocity, right? It's a black guy, and he goes to all these other places. You know what I mean? And we talk about how a lot of these places are racist and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some of them are. But it seems like everywhere he's went, it's nothing but love. You know what I mean? Thailand, China, Philippines, all those places. Seems like it's always been nothing but love. So you're right, JG. It's like they make all these bullshit stuff to make people scared of us. But in the long run, when they actually meet us, like, oh, black people aren't as bad as people say they are. You know what I mean? We're just like people.
Why think the beauty standards are the way they are now?
Facts.
Ain't because of us, right?
Facts.
Why do you think everybody wants to be lighter or close to white as possible, right? They want to have straight hair, right? They think tall, slender, European look is what's fashionable, what's attractive.
Absolutely.
Right? And you get a beautiful black woman or a Latin woman who has curly hair, darker skin, that's supposed to be ugly. Nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
No, 100%. And we could just go back to Hollywood back in the days where it was like colorism, right? the light-skinned women would always get the jobs, and you would
Yep.
rarely see dark-skinned women unless they were like Angela Bassett or something like that,
Yep.
get anywhere in Hollywood. They would always promote the light skin, right? Because it's closer to black and it's less threatening, as they would have said back in the day. Stranger said, JG does have great
Thank you,
taste
stranger.
in women.
Thank you, stranger.
Mike says, stay away from the Latinas, JG.
Mike, my mother was Cuban. I can stay with him as much as I want.
Yeah, but we already know that JG is a self-hating Cuban, self-hating black man. You know what I mean? So Mike is right. Mike is right.
See,
stay away from the Latinos, bro.
I try to give you darky some hope, and all you do is criticize me all the time. You know what?
And you see, Mike, that's how I know JG who he is. Because about 3 months ago, he started saying, actually, it was since I got this camera, he started calling me the blackest one, right? Oh, you're the blackest one, right? That's some black hate right then and there. You know what I mean? He
How you
doesn't
know
like
it's
the
hate?
fact
How
that I'm a
how you know I'm not jealous because I want to be dark chocolate?
then that's hate because you jealous because I'm a motherfucker, right? So you hating on me because you can't be me. I get it, 100%. That's exactly what it is.
Goodness.
Did JG just pull the I got a black friend card? He tried to, right?
I sure did. I sure did.
I think you mean self-respecting, not self-hating. Yeah,
Thank you, stranger. Thank you, stranger.
You know what? I've been hearing a lot of keyboard typing in your background since we've been doing this stream. Now I know it's stranger.
Oh, I have to hit my keyboard.
Yeah, that's what he says, Mike. He's in the chat and he's pretending to be stranger and he's typing for a stranger. 100%. He's
Hey,
like,
stranger,
yeah,
you're all right. You're all right in my book, stranger. You're all right in my book. Tony was my boy, but he keep leaving me hanging lately. I don't know what's going on with him.
Because Tony got smart.
You supposed to be my Memphis brother, man. You done left me hanging with these Canadians over here. It's 2 against
Tony
1.
got
Now I got
smart.
stranger. Now I got stranger now. So now it's even numbers now. So we good.
I don't get the appeal, stranger. You're gonna have to talk to me one day. Let me know what I got you on X, so we gotta have a conversation. Like, what is this JG appeal? I don't get it. Cause nobody likes JG but you.
That might be true.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. Where's this coming from? To be honest with you, JG happened just to be an accident to get on the O.O.C, and then I didn't have the heart to kick him off. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, might as well just leave him there. I mean, he brings some kind of entertainment kind of value to the show, I guess.
You know what, Mike? You're saying all this stuff, but last time you on stream with us, you agreed with almost everything I said. So what's up, Mike?
Mike said, also, I'm beginning to question the individuals you give platforms to. You know what, Mike? Me too. Me too. I question it too myself. I'm like, Like, there's 2 in particular. Nerd Man and JG.
Speaking of Nerd Man, you hear his new track you got?
I did. He said he's a handsome and intelligent black guy he has fine taste in women. Wow.
You know what? I need to start my own channel and call it manscaping. Not no, fuck that. I mean mansplaining.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to call manscaping.
You're gonna call it mansplaining, right? It's gonna be me. I might bring Nzo in if he act right. Roberto, I'm bring him on there. It's gonna be my stream, and I'm gonna run it. All right.
You have to be a man to be able to do a stream like that first, JG. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do a manscape stream or whatever you wanted to call it, and you ain't a man.
Oh, God.
Kind of contradicting the whole thing.
Oh,
JG is definitely the stranger. I agree. And you know what? Stranger's been watching for a long time, and I've always been like, Stranger's like, he's loyal, right? We just haven't noticed it. But tonight, JG kind of tipped his hand because he was trying to defend himself, and I guess he wanted to act like, one of those kids that want to pretend like they have friends. So he started bigging up himself in the chat. I get it, 100%. It's okay, JG. It's okay.
A stranger. Let them hate. Let them all hate. It's okay.
You used to play with imaginary friends back in the day, right? Because you didn't have the real ones.
I had a few dolls.
Yeah, you see, there we go. And make it worse, he had dolls. So
oh my goodness.
That
if y'all believe that stuff, don't listen to Nzo.
No, wait, hold on. Those words came out of JG's mouth, not mine, which confirms the not a man statement I just said 2 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
Because I ain't never played with no fucking dolls.
You had a G.I. Joe or two.
G.I. Joe was not a fucking doll.
Yes, it was.
An action figure.
Action figure, my ass. You put it next to a doll, it looks like it's a damn near same.
No, G.I. Joe was an action figure, all right? Ninja Turtles, they
G.I.
were
Joe
action
was a
figures.
Doll. Power Rangers toys were dolls. They were miniature size, that's all.
They were action figures, motherfucker. All right? We're not going to change the narrative and make it seem like we were playing with dolls. No, we were playing with action figures.
Y'all were playing make-believe. You were You were playing make-believe with these so-called action figures. I call them dolls. They're the same damn thing.
JG would love living on the alternate Earth that Peacemaker wants to live in. Facts. Facts. 100%.
That shit had me tripping. He said, a black.
Hey, I really want to take that clip and instead of putting a black, putting N-word. You know what I mean? Like he gets out the car and says, nigger.
Can you do voiceovers on it? Just record it or something like that?
I'm not really good with the voiceover stuff, so I would probably get like a video of someone saying it and then clip it in there just as soon as he gets out saying the N-word.
That would be so funny.
You know what I mean? So my little statues are mainly for decoration. Exactly.
Little statues, my ass. They ain't no little statues.
Yes, they're statues and they are action figures. They are not dolls, all right? But that's JG's mentality. It's the feminine mentality. Thinks everything's a doll. I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, guys, thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. It was a great show, especially the railing on JG at the end. It's always great when we kind of go at JG. You know what I mean? He deserves it. But JG, you know what to do. Let the people them know.
Yo, JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the 36 champions of Shaolin. Wee! Shout out Jim Kelly, martial artist, black film actor, Nzo. Yo, thank you all for tuning in for this fire. Listening out on the O.O.C with the host Nzo, aka the Abbott and the Osiris of the Shit Spliff King, the Professor of Gunja, aka the blackest one, alongside his partner who's not here, but hey, happy birthday to your daughter, bro. Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka no trouble did anything gonna be Irie. No woman, no cry. And be sure to tune in tomorrow night on Supervisor Channel when we see Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 7. Last week was a good episode, finally. And hopefully this is going to be a good one. So check us out.
JG was like, man, that place feels like home.
Yeah, I was on my Uncle Ruckus shit that night. I ain't going to lie.
Guys, thank you for popping on. Make sure to check out tomorrow night where we'll be talking about Gen V episode 5, I think it is. Episode 5. And then Friday night, we will be discussing this episode of Peacemaker that drops tomorrow. Yeah, it drops tomorrow.
Yeah,
so we'll be discussing that on Friday. But Saturday mornings, make sure to check us out. Grab your cereal, your pancakes, your waffles, and everything. 10 EST. Check out me and Brian the Grizzly on the Rewind, where we discuss, topics that happen during the day. During the week. Should be an entertaining one. I also want you guys to check out my video for One Battle After Another, because I Listen, first off, there was a lot of things that I messed out of that video, and I wanted to try and cut it in. So I went back and I was like, I didn't get the same energy, so I just left it alone. But there was a lot of other stuff that I wanted to put into that. But that movie is fucking trash. And everybody that's on the fucking internet that is talking about how good this movie is can eat a fucking dick. It is not good. It is trash. Garbage. What they did in that movie was garbage, and it is it's one of the first movies that had me hyped up and because I wanted to like it, I wanted to enjoy this movie, and every time I think about it, it drives me up a wall. So check out that video. It's a funny video. It's a rant video. And let me know if you guys agree with me. But other than that, peace, love, and hair grease, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you everybody for popping in. Strangers, Mike, Dewan, Tony Robinson was in the house as well. Danny was here. Who else? Who else was up in here? G Major was up in the house. Dewan, I said that already, but I'll say it again. So I appreciate you guys. It's always a pleasure to have you guys up in here and enjoying the show with us. So thank you. Peace.
New brand Taylor, I tell some clown. Till I come round, come for the 4 pound. Sit down, me love how you perform. You grabbing me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you what the man say, him better run. Come, we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how you step, land mine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round and leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a Kai, sign your tits. Touch the grapevine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not tick? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in a kissy, me know it risky. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me do the trick. See a fight, but she did Lulu before 50. Come here, make me pet your pussy genie. Me I know your brother nothing no wrong if you feel it.